Hey guys, Apian here. I'm coming to you today with a Purrely Spright deck list. I've just gone XO at my locals, and over the past 2 weeks I've been grinding this deck out and I've lost twice. One of them was the mirror match. Big shout out to my sister Claire, who is a Purrely Spright connoisseur for us, whereas I like to play pure. This is just for fun. If I was to play at a big event, I'd probably go back to pure, but this is more interesting to play at locals because there's a lot more lines that you can do, so we'll get into it. First off, I play 2 of each cat. This is because with the Sprite cards, you end up having too many normal summons. Then we have our normal memory ratios. So 3 of the ones that you can play of, 2 of the ones that you can play 2 of, and then 3 my friend. 1 Yeep and 1 Street. The Street's just so that you can search something off Lily if you already have everything that you need. In this one, you typically don't make 5 mat noir on turn 1. You make 4 mat. That's with Yeep, but you've got a bunch of other stuff on your board to back it up. So that's for the Purrely cards. And then for our Sprite cards, we have 3 Beaver, which is the best normal summon in the deck. You've got 3 Angler, which is the best discard in the deck. It's half the reason why you play Purrely Spright. Beaver is really good because it summons the Angler and then you can threaten any Purrely XC, and most of them still get their good effects. Then we have 2 blue, 1 red, 1 jet. I don't run Carrot because I've got Toad. I've got a Toad package in here, and then I just ended up with too many Sprite cards. So we just have the 1 red just in case we already have everything. Then we have 2 starter and 1 double cross. And then we have our Toad package. So we have Swap Frog. Swap Frog dumps Mirror Mage searches for Freezing Chains, and then that's your 2 Aquas for Toad. And then our non-engines, our non-engine is kind of tight. So I've only got 9, so it's Dark Ruler, Droplet, 2 Thrust, 1 Talents. The idea behind this is because you don't have a lot of space, so you need to make the singular cards you have count. So hence I've gone for really high impact cards, and then these will search for your double cross or your Yeep if you get hand trapped. So that's it for the main deck.
Any changes you would make?
No, I think I'm pretty solid on this. I've worked on it over the past 2 weeks. It's 44 cards, which is a little bit big, but I can't think of what to cut.
And why the 2 starters?
2 starters was because I didn't want to brick on blues, so I want to go an even number of both. Our extra deck, so we've got 1 of each cat. This is because you can't fit any more in. You got your Zeus, and then we have our rank 2. So we have Mosquito for OTK lines if they have big monsters. Mannequin Cat, which isn't as strong in this version than the normal Purrely Spright because you don't have fires to summon, but it's still pretty good for follow-up. And you just end up with 2 bodies on the field at the end of your combo, so it's good to make. Gigantic, and then Toad. And then for our links, we have our Anima. You've got Dark. Dark turns any 2 monsters into Sprint because Dark summons back another Dark monster, and then you've got your link 2 for Sprint. Sprint, IP, and SP. So that's the extra deck. Importantly in the extra deck, Happiness. If you make Happiness with Beaver and Angler, you don't need to have the Happy Memory attached in order to search with it. So you can overlay for it, attack, search my friend if you start off with no Purrely cards. Most of the Purrely cards under them just turn them into quick effect or give them bonus effects. Then we have in my side deck, I've got 2 Street. I'm running 2 Street because what happens is when I go second, I side out every single one of the Sprite cards. I keep in the Nimble cards because they can go into Purrely, but I take out all of the Sprite cards to give me space for non-engine. So Street becomes really strong again because you're not running non-Purrelys. Then I have 3 Raigeki, 2 Mind Control, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Duster, 3 Phantasme to search for your board breakers. So these are all your going second cards. You basically have there's 10 here, and you've got 10 Sprite cards, so it works out pretty nicely. If they're playing a link deck, you can just not put these in or not put these in. But 10's a really good number here. And then our going first cards, we have Red Resonator for time. Because the deck obviously has more combos, you end up going into time a lot more. So Red Resonator is good for that. It also gives you security, so you can play like with a big noir knowing that you can go to game 3 with like a couple of minutes left and have a good win con instead of just burning yourself for game. And then we have Kristia, which I'll always side in going first, even if you can't summon it, because you can always discard it off double cross and then resummon it back. But if you're playing against a light or a fairy deck, which currently Fiendsmith is a light deck, you can summon Mannequin Cat, and then once they summon the Lurry, you Mannequin Cat.
Yeah, my favorite trick is they go Fiendsmith spell, special Lurry.
So special Lurry, you go Mannequin Cat, summon Kristia, and then they go, what's this? Can't special summon, okay, I lose the game.
And when they're being lazy and putting it in attack mode, does that much better.
And then I'll show you guys the combo in order to get double toed. Originally I filmed the combo at the game store, but it ended up being really loud and really scuffed, so I just wanted to show it to you guys again here, back at home. So what you're going to need for this is access to your Purrely engine, so I've got Sleeping Memory, access to your Spright engine, and then 2 discards. This is the minimum like cards that you need. If you have Nimble Beaver, or if you have a normal summon Purrely, it just makes the combo more resilient to hand traps. So you're going to start off with Sleeping Memory, discard a card to summon out Lily. Lily is going to search for My Friend. My Friend is then going to search for another memory. You're going to go Lily targeting Sleeping Memory to XC summon into Baby Noir. And then here, this gives you your 2 for the blue summon. So Blue's going to search you out Jet. Jet's going to search you Double Cross. And then here you're going to overlay for Gigantic. You're going to go Chainlink 1 Gigantic, Chainlink 2 Sleepy, Chainlink 3 Noir. So you're going to attach and set Yeep. And then you're going to discard to summon out Lily. And then if Lily hits or not, it doesn't really matter. It just gives you an extra material on your Noir. And then you're going to summon out Swap Frog with the Gigantic. Now, on a new chain, you're going to go 1 Swap Frog to the Purrely, because again, you don't really care if this one gets Astronaut. So you're going to go Swap Frog, dump Mirror Mage. Mirror Mage is going to grab you Freezing Chains. The Freezing Chains is going to get the Mirror Mage back. And then you can overlay into Toad. And then now with our 2 bodies, we're going to link them off into Sprind. Sprind is going to dump Angler, and Angler is going to summon 2 Beavers. And then your 2 Beavers are going to go into Mannequin Cat. So now your end board is Double Cross. So during your opponent's turn, let's say they use a board breaker, you're going to Toad. Toad these away. And on the same chain, you can Double Cross, targeting the Toad to summon it back to the Sprint zone. This just means that any ignition room effects that's going to start on the chain after, you've got the Negate there ready for it. Alternatively, if you leave the Toad in the graveyard, when Toad gets into the graveyard, it can add Nimble Beaver back. So if we summon it back, we negate something again. We can add the Nimble Beaver back if you have any that aren't stuck under the Mannequin Cat. So yeah, that's how you make Double Toad. Obviously, we've got the Yeep for the Noir. Sprind is a bounce by detaching from Mannequin Cat or Noir to bounce their monster back to hand. So there's a lot of layered interactions here, so it doesn't really matter that you're going to end up with a 4-mat Noir. But again, if your Purrely hits or you have more cards in hand, it's really not a problem. It's really not hard to get a 5-mat. So yeah, like and subscribe for more Purrely content. Ask me any questions in the comments down below. Thanks.